What is going on today, YouTube? In today's video, I'm gonna show you how in just 20 minutes, you can shoot and edit high-end real estate reels for Instagram. Not in this house though, because this is my house, and outside of this kitchen, it's a freaking mess. I got 2 kids, and apparently that's their primary function, is to make messes. So there you go. So let's go to our shoot. So we're at our shoot, and I don't want to waste a bunch of time going over all the tiny little details, camera settings, camera gear, things like that. I'm just gonna leave what I use in the description. If you do have any questions about anything related to camera gear or settings, drop a comment below and I will 100% answer it. For now though, I did bring this GoPro head mount, and I'm just gonna wear this and run through the house to see how fast I can get shots. Get our exterior shots. Notice the sun's up here, so I really don't want to get the sun in the shot. This one is a little bit tricky. Yeah, I think that'll work. Do a straight walk forward. I don't know if there's any other shots that we could use. I'm gonna try this one. And I'm gonna try this one right here. I don't like that the sun is blasting in the shot. So I just like to grab a handful of clips, maybe 2 in the living room, 2 in the kitchen, 1 of like the smaller room, so like let's say 1 of this bathroom. Just a simple walk forward. Same thing for this one. shot coming out of here. And we're too overexposed, so I'm gonna raise my aperture. I do have this set to auto ISO. So it's gonna raise the ISO in here and then it'll drop it once I walk outside. Let's do a little bit of a detail shot here. Let's see. That is all my shots. All right, so we got our footage and now it's time to dive on into the edit. There we go, I already got my files all lined up here and let's see how fast we can knock this thing out. So I personally don't like any of these shots for the exterior, but there really was no good shot because if you look over here on this shot, we have like a block wall on this side. So there's no way for me to get a straight shot going that way. I think this kind of took me this is what took me a little extra time on site, was trying to figure out what was gonna be a good front of house shot. And it just turned out to be a bit of a bummer. But you gotta get what you gotta get. And I think all things being equal, I'm gonna go with this shot. It looks the most cinematic. So let's go ahead and start with that. I'm gonna pick from there to there and throw this on the timeline, create a new project, and I'm gonna make this at a 29.97 frames per second project. And I'm gonna slow this footage down to 25% because I was shooting at 120 frames a second. Slowing it down by 25% makes this like buttery smooth and super, super slow. I obviously grabbed the wrong part here. So let's see. Okay, so like right there. And now we're gonna bring our music on here. Let's see what our intro looks like. I'm just gonna listen through this intro real quick just to see what it sounds like. I'm not even sure I'm like super pumped on this music, but let's listen real quick. All right, I think I'm gonna start right there. So I'm gonna make the music start right there. Okay, so right there, I'm gonna have the beat come in and that will be us getting into the house. All right. Right there, I'm gonna cut that and bring this over to here. And we'll see if it lines up timing wise. Perfect. So that is good for our intro. And now we're gonna move on to the shot going in our first shot in the house, which is gonna start right there. Okay. Bring that on the timeline. Whoops. So I think what I want to do is I want to have this zoom in. So I'm going to go over here, hit Shift B to make a speed cut. and bring this over here. Gonna move this right here. Cool, I think that looks good. I'm gonna go over here and actually apply a cross dissolve transition. Okay. See if I can make these clips a little bigger. Slowing down each one of these clips. I do this a lot for my dining room shots. It's just like a little thing that I do. I like to reverse the clip for whatever reason. It just kind of breaks things up a little bit, gives a little variety. I think I'm gonna do a little speed ramp there too. So this is where I want my speed ramp to end. So this is the space that I have in between there. So from here to here should match the space from here to here. That lets me know that I'm gonna end on the beat. Or close to it. And I think my beat's gonna drop out right there, and that's like actually works out really perfect for this. So that was like really, really good timing. Because now we can sort of, we're getting close to wrapping up the reel. Hold on a second. So this is like a zoom through. I did another video on this like a couple of weeks ago. I'll put a link to that below if you want to check out how to do that. I'm gonna do another one right here. Oh, I kind of blew that. Hold on a second. This is not matching up the way I wanted it to. I think I'm gonna skip that speed ramp. It's not really working out for me. All right, so I'm gonna bring this clip in, and I think what I'll do to try to mix it up a little bit is just add a dissolve into the clip. Oops. Let's see what that looks like. Works for me. I don't want to overcomplicate this, so I'm just going to start it right there. Actually, we're kind of pushing our time here. Let's see. I'm going to try to keep it under a minute. I like that, but I want to reveal this a little bit more, so I'm going to use my, what is this, the T tool, the trim. So this is what gives me the ability to just slide the clip over, but keep it in the same spot. And we have this clip. I'm going to stabilize that because it looked a little bit janky. Could tell over here it's like trying to do it. All right, let's see. Okay, that looks all right. Hold on a second. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I'm gonna cut it right there. And then I'm going to take my beginning clip and bring it over here. Whoa, way over there. So I don't like this right here. That is a big bummer. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this section. I'm gonna make a break right there. And that's where the beat starts over again. So I'm gonna hit Option and drag this over and see if I can match it up there. Perfect. And I think that's, I just don't like that dropout right there. So if you do this, I heard a little click or pop there. If you hit Option T on those clips, it'll create a little fade in between them, so it might eliminate that pop. There we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cut this clip because this is gonna be the end of our video. And I'm going to add a cross dissolve here. And I'm going to fade our audio right there. And I actually like to use an S curve on my fade so that the entire thing fades out. And now we have a 54-second Instagram reel. So what if you're just starting out and you're like on a $0 budget? Well, in this video over here, I go over how to shoot cinematic real estate video using nothing but your iPhone. So if you're someone who's just getting started, you're definitely gonna wanna watch this video.